get some points to start sniping or to build your God Squad, use code FRIENDLY at coinbankut.com for 15% off your order. What's up, YouTube? I'm back with another video for you guys. Today, we got day 28 of the daily sniping series, but I kind of missed yesterday, but you gotta understand that the servers weren't up till like 4 o'clock, I believe, 4 o'clock Central, so I had stuff to do after that. I even tweeted out that, I tweeted that around like 12 o'clock, that if the servers weren't up around like 3:30, 4 o'clock, I probably wouldn't be able to get out a video because, it does take me a while to record, edit this, and, upload it. But yeah, unfortunately, it came up basically around like 4 o'clock, so really didn't have a chance to upload a video, but it is what it is. I'm just back today with another video. But yeah, in today's video, guys, this isn't going to be a regular video because really I only need to talk to you guys about one thing, and this is basically what I'm just going to be doing in this video. The reason I tell you guys to do this set, we're actually going to pick up this 14k one too, or 13,600, because I'll do it again, but this set is actually pretty much profitable. So the thing is, you just gotta pick Reggie White, right? I'll show you guys once I actually pick up all these cards. So right now I picked up, I'm actually gonna keep a count on what I picked them up for. So we picked up this Darian Stewart for about 19k, we picked up the Jermaine Kearse for about 15k, and we picked up the Robert Alford for around 15k also. And then CJ Anderson, is there one up for 80k? Okay, 77, that's actually a lot better, 3k cheaper. We'll take 77k for that one. So you're trying to do this set for as little as possible. And come on, can we get that? Yes. Okay, that is actually really good, because when I calculated this before, I was taking this Malik Jackson as close to 82,000 because that's what they were up for. But 70,000, that just saves us about 12k. Joe Flacco, that saves us another about 2,000, 3,000, I believe. We'll do 99,000 for that one because it was basically 99,000. So okay, 95,000. I don't really want to pick that up right now because I'm not gonna have enough coins. And Eli for 200k, that's great too. I put him as like 212k. So we're finding a lot of good pickups right now. So right now we're sitting at 495,000. I actually have my calculator up. I don't know if I'm gonna put the calculations on screen too, but Malcolm Smith, 214k, that's still pretty good. I believe when I actually calculated before, I put like 212, 210k, something like that. Marshawn Lynch, there were a couple up for 290. Okay, 283. I'll definitely take that. So 283,000. So that puts us at 992,000, right? Give or take a few, like 100 coins, 1,000 coins. So basically spent about $1 million on this, right? So I don't suggest doing the red set because the red set, the masters go for around 750k. I believe all of them go for around 750k. But the blue set, I believe John Elway goes for about 780k. Franco Harris goes for about 790k. They're pretty much basically the same. And then Reggie White, you might actually be able to sell him for a little bit more, and I'm still gonna pick him. And then you could see this is the main part though. Marshawn Lynch, Malcolm Smith, and Eli Manning, you get as that. What you're gonna do is, of course, quick sell it. So I'm not gonna quick sell it yet because I do want to show you guys, the complete calculations on how you could make profit on this. So right now we spent about 992,000, so I'll just say $1 million, to make it a little simpler on us. So Reggie White, let's look at what the cheapest one up is. 830k. So I'm gonna put mine up for around 825k. Hopefully it sells pretty quickly so I could do this. But while that sells, I'll go over the rest of the stuff. So let me just put this up really quickly. It is pretty far, and yeah, that looks about right. So 825,000, right? So let me actually do the tax on that. So 825,000 take out the 10% tax. So that's about 743,000. So if we take that out of a million, so we're sitting at about 257, 50K in loss right now. But we still have those 3 nats, right? Those 3 nats, they quick sell for, I believe, about 25,000 rings. You can see 24,800 rings, right? So we'll actually quick sell that. So that actually puts me at 64,000, but we're only going to take the 24,800. So with the 24,800 rings, guys, you can see there's a couple of things you could do. Also, I forgot to mention this, that I talked about this 2 days ago, that I knew they were going to do a present part of this because they had to. There was no way they were just going to leave it at these 3. So, they did it, but they basically just did the same thing. So, don't really like that. But the thing is, you could do 2 things with this. One thing is doing this 91 to 92 overall. You could do this 4 times, right? Because 24,800, you would just have 800 left over. But you could do this 4 times. If you pull all 80, or not 80, if you pull all 91 overalls, you could sell those for 80K, right? So that's 320K after tax, taking out the 10% EA tax. That puts you close to 280K. You profit about, or in my case, I would profit about like 25,000. So that's still pretty great, 25,000. But I got lucky with some of my cards. I picked it up for cheap, but you might be able to pick some up for cheap too. Might be able to find an Eli for like 200 or less, maybe. It is possible. The other thing you could do this 94 to 95 once, and you could do this once, and then this once. So you basically do all 3 of them, right? You do 1 of each. And what you would get is, this is if you pull the lowest overalls in all 3 of them, right? So 94, you would be pulling 200K, right? 200K for the 94. I put 20K actually. 200K. 91s are, we'll say, about 80K, and then the 86s are about 15,000. So that still puts you close to around 300K, and then you take out the 10% tax, so you make less of a profit. You make about like 15K profit. But if you do pull the 95, that's an instant 80K plus profit. If you pull the 92, that's an extra 20K. If you pull the 87, it's basically like a 4 or 5K profit. So that really doesn't matter. But these 2, if you pull the 95 or the 92, you could really make profit. But the thing is, I actually wanted to see this because I forgot to calculate this before. So with 24,000 rings, right? So you could do this one 24 times. And if we take 15,000 for each, so, honestly, I didn't think about this before, but doing this set doing this pack can honestly be a lot better. Because just pulling 86s and selling them for 15K, that's the minimum. Honestly, you could put them up for a lot more. In the past videos, you've been seeing me just sniping the 86s because you could overprice them. Let's actually see what they're going for. I just got home from school, so I haven't really looked at what the 86s are selling for. So you can see around 17K. We'll take 17K. If you want, you could take 15K, but I'm going to calculate 17K, right? So if you could sell each one of these for 17K, and you could open 24 of those packs with the remaining coin, or the Super Bowl rings, that puts you at 408K. 408K, you take out the 10% tax, right? That puts you at 367. We were losing about 250K before, and now, this is gonna make us 367K. You just made 10K profit in a matter of minutes. You saw how long it took me to pick up those cards, like 5 minutes. Hopefully the Reggie White sells pretty fast. I might have to put him up for a little cheaper, but still, it's almost a guaranteed profit. Like, it's easy. You could even you could do half of this and half of that. Now that they have present, maybe you want to do a combination of the 2, but I haven't really looked at the present, what they are going for, so we could actually look at that right now. So we'll look at this one, I guess. We'll just look at the 86s. I'm guessing they're going for about the same price. You can see the 86s, you might be able to do this and make it a lot faster on you. Sell it for around 16K. You can see, you actually see 59 minutes on here. Maybe you'll be lucky and be able to sell those really, really quickly and keep doing this again and again and again. But I'm telling you, this is basically like the Zero Chill promo. I made one of these videos. You know, it's not as exciting as the Zero Chill promo because sometimes in the Zero Chill promo, oh my god, all you really had to do was buy a card, quick sell it, and then just open those packs again and again. But this time it's a little less interesting, but it's still almost guaranteed profit. Believe me, it's just guaranteed profit again and again and again. Just got to keep doing it. Just sell. Hopefully you could sell this Reggie White for a lot. But, you know, just to show you guys why I tell you guys to pick up this Reggie White, because I'll go into the auctions and show you guys the 97s. I'll show you guys the present players also, because I looked at the 97s for the present, but I didn't really look at the lower overalls. We'll look at the Super Bowl pass first. You can see the red team, I mean, all three of them going for around 760k after tax. That's like 690k. But you can see the Franco Harris going for close to 800k. The John Elway, I would say close to 800k too. There's just not enough of him up. And then Reggie White going for close to 850, 825k, which is what I put him up for. But, you know, might be going for something different when you're playing. But the present players, I believe Julian Edelman was going for, yeah, you can see both of them are under 800k, which is why I suggest doing the blue set for the past. Definitely take advantage of that. Yeah, I'm telling you guys, it's just guaranteed profit again and again and again. I'm actually going to do this present because you saw there was 59 minutes on it. So, you know, this is just easy profit. We just pulled an 87 on the first one. So, that's more than the 17k that I took. But even if you take 15k, you still make about 18, or not 18. You make about 80k every time you do this. So definitely take advantage of this. I would say you could probably do this like what, 4 times every hour. So that's close to like 300, 400k an hour. That's so simple. Like you could literally make $1 million in a matter of 2-3 hours. Guys, that is going to be it for today's video. I know I didn't really do like my daily sniping series, but I didn't want to make it boring again, because if I did do it like my usual videos, I would probably again snipe the 86s, because I told you guys the higher overalls for the Super Bowl promo, they're not too easy to snipe, and I would have to sit here for long and you would probably see like 3 snipes maybe. So I would probably just end up sniping 86s. But hopefully, you know, this makes up for it, because this is a great method, and hopefully you guys use it before, you know, the market kind of like changes back to what it was yesterday, because Reggie White, I believe, was going for like 790k, 80k yesterday. So, you know, this present promo, it kind of helped because there's a set for the Super Bowl MVP or whatever. I didn't really look at the specifics of it, but yeah, this is really great. Use it. But that is going to be it for today's video, guys. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to smash the like button. Let's try to get 10 lessons for you guys. Thanks for watching. Peace out.